What? Just got done seeing The Nun. About to review it. Adrian told me to come down here, but he's not down here at all. Hey, buddy, you down here? Yo, what the hell? Dude, what? Are you playing? You playing, bro?
Nope.
What the fuck is going on? What the hell's going on? Yo, what's happening? What's up, guys? Cineman's here. It's a two-man review today. We miss you guys that aren't here, but I'm Jonathan, and we got Adrian.
What's up?
Today, we just got fresh out of the movie theater. We went and saw The Nun. Go ahead, take it away, my friend.
So yeah, we went and saw The Nun. It's directed by Corin Hardy. If you guys aren't familiar with his work, it's because I don't think he's really done anything worth mentioning.
Nope.
Which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. But and then it's starring we got Father Burke. He's the priest starring I think it's Damien Bitcher.
Yeah, maybe.
Dang, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna butcher these names. They're really hard. They're really hard to say. It sounds like I said
Nope.
but he plays Father Burke, and then we got Tessa Farmingo. Dang it.
Yeah, sure.
She plays the Irene. She's like the nun, and then we got Jonas something. He plays Frenchie. So anyway, to make a long story short, it's about the priest and the nun, Father Burke and Irene. They get together to go investigate a murder or a suicide at this church. It's like a big castle, which is kind of weird. And Frenchie, he's the one who sees the girl who committed suicide. They get with him to take them over there so they can investigate this church to see if it's unholy. Because if it is, they're going to shut the whole church down.
Yeah,
that's
what we think is going on.
Right. So that's the whole story. So they're in there, and obviously, it's not holy. Because all kinds of crazy stuff happens. So that's the whole plot. And I'm just gonna give my personal. Well, first disclaimer: I'm not big. I'm not big on horror films. Not because they're scary, but because they're dumb. They're just not good. Like the scares, like you see them coming from a mile away. The backgrounds it's always like about a haunted something, haunted house, haunted castle, haunted church. Like, it's just always the same thing. The scares are always the same. You can see it coming from a mile away. So, I'm just not a big fan. I went because this guy, he wanted to go see it. It connects to all the Conjuring movies.
The Conjureverse.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
That's what you want to call it. So, Conjuring 1 and 2, Annabelle.
1 and 2.
And then...
And now The Nun.
Yeah, now The Nun. And they all connect with each other. So, yeah, man. What did you think about it?
All right.
Since he's seen them all. I've only seen the first one, Conjuring 1, and then this one. I haven't seen anything in between.
So I like these movies. I do. But this one was not what I expected at all. It was very cheesy, slightly funny, which we'll get into that later, but it didn't match up with any of the other movies. It was very low rated or low done. It wasn't good at all.
Low quality.
Yeah, very low quality. Yeah. You could tell where the jump scares were going to be. I literally counted 3, 2, 1, bah. And we were all sitting in a row and like we were laughing.
Yeah, we were laughing like through the whole movie. It should have been a comedy.
It might as well have been like a spoof of what it should have been.
Yeah, I mean, and these movies, they make a lot of money. Like, there's a big audience for this, like, Conjureverse. That's good. It's already made like almost $150 million the first 3 days, I think, is what I read. Like, after we saw the movie, I had to like see if it's done good in theaters so far because it just came out on Friday. Mm-hmm. And it's made a lot of money. So, I mean, good for them. You know, me personally, it's not my thing. But when you actually like go through this, like you said, it's like had like weird one-liners.
Yes.
That were like supposed to be funny, which it throws me off because I'm like, okay, am I supposed to be taking you guys seriously or not? Because it didn't really make sense. Like I said, we were laughing the whole time. In the movie, like if you're paying attention to everything that's going on, there's like parts that's like the girl, the main girl, the nun, not the scary nun, Irene. Her name's Irene. She has like powers.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like it was really weird, but they don't explain it. They don't explain why the Vatican chose her to team up with the priest to go check out this church. At least I don't remember there being.
They didn't, but that's a good point.
Yeah, and they like make you feel like there's some kind of connection between the two, so that's why they paired them together. But they don't ever explain why. Frenchie, who I guess is like the comedy relief, he was the only part I liked about the movie. To be honest with you, it just like. Everything didn't mesh well. It was just kind of like a big cluster.
Nope.
Of stuff. It just wasn't good. I didn't like the movie. It seemed like a cheap B-movie horror film.
It did. It does not compare to any of the Conjurings or Annabelles. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
And I guess the ending. So obviously. They get through everything at the end. The craziest part to me is like they're supposed to be checking to see if this church is unholy. They find out like the first 5 minutes. Obviously, it's not holy.
Yeah.
Like crazy things start happening. Obviously, and they're like, oh, we need to solve more or need to double check. And a lot of the movie is like the character will see something moving and they'll go follow it. Oh, there's a shadow over there. Let's go follow it. Oh, there's this over there. Go follow it. Ends in a cheap, spooky part. And then it goes to the next one. Next person is the same thing. It happens. Oh, that she sees something moving around. She goes and follows it. Oh, Frenchie. Oh, he sees something. He goes and follows it. So it's like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. If that stuff were to happen to me, there's no way. If I'm leaving in the middle of the night in a graveyard and I see a nun with some rope, I'm not gonna go follow it. I'm gonna go back to my horse.
Right. I would definitely go back to my horse.
These movies aren't realistic. I get it says, oh man, based in.
Yeah, I don't.
But come on. What would any real sane person do?
Yeah, it's just like the whole time you're wondering, like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? That doesn't make any sense. The acting in it is like, it's alright, I guess, for what it is. I mean, I thought Frenchie, the guy who played Frenchie, was good. The girl who plays Irene, she's pretty good. I didn't mind her. Father Burke, I guess. I didn't think he was very
He was
good.
my favorite.
He was your favorite?
He was my favorite.
Yeah,
except for his one-liner, the holiest.
Nope.
God, there doesn't need to be a one-liner in these movies.
Yeah, it threw me off. There's so many parts that just like didn't make sense to me, and it was like, I don't know if it was like edited weird, but it would go from one scene to another, and like it didn't make sense.
No, it didn't.
And it doesn't like explain like what, like if this girl, Irene, if she has some kind of weird powers, I kind of need an explanation to why she has it and how she can use it. And she like used it, and then she never used it again.
Yeah,
and then it doesn't explain why.
No.
Like how she has these powers.
Yeah, she used her abilities once, and then that was it.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Well, not only that, when we get to the whole at the peak of the movie moments where they actually see the demon or whatever, this demon must be weak. Valak must be the weakest thing ever, because you should be able to kill these people. He's just looking at them, and they fly into a wall, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
Doesn't see if they're dead or anything, or nothing.
Yeah, it's so weird.
There's a lot of problems.
It didn't make any sense. So, like, look, if you watch all the which, again, there's an audience for it. Jonathan likes them. If you want to continue to watch the series, by all means. But if you're just getting into it and you haven't seen the other ones, I wouldn't even waste my money, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even spend the money.
I regret going and seeing it at the theater.
Yeah. I mean, again, the ending, it connects everything together.
It connects the Nun to Conjuring 1.
Yeah. So, which, cool, I guess, but it still wasn't worth it to me. I give it 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down.
I'll give it 2 thumbs down, too.
Yeah.
Bad taste in my mouth. Couldn't do it.
There's so many laughs. Like, we were laughing way too much.
Yeah, we were. For a horror movie.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's what we thought. Leave comments down at the bottom. Let us know what you thought. I mean, hey, maybe we're wrong. I don't know. Maybe we missed something that you guys didn't. You can give us a reason why, but
hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. But with that being said, follow Cinema Heads over at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Let us know what movie or movie on Netflix or anything that you guys want us to review.
Predator. What is it? The Predator.
The Predator.
That'll be coming out sometime next week.
Yeah, that one will be better.
Yeah.
I think it's next week for sure. We'll go see that and we'll review that one. That one looks way better than this.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, Matt's not here to do it, so it looks like... Well, man, I did it last time. It was just us two. I think it's your turn.
I guess we're... Boom! Done. Peace out.
What the hell's going on?